Cincinnati isn't usually one of the names that comes to mind when thinking of the long-established American orchestras, but the CSO is a venerable late 19th century institution. It was also the orchestra that commissioned and premiered one of the most celebrated American works of the 20th century, Aaron Copland's Fanfare for the Common Man. That heritage was firmly to the fore as the orchestra and its French music director Louis Langray performed in Edinburgh, en route to their proms debut on Sunday. From the white tie and tails worn by the musicians to the choice of program, which paired classic American works with core Germanic symphonic repertoire, there was a sense of tradition here and adherence to the rituals of the concert hall. Wasn't Fanfare but another of Copland's patriotic Second World War works, also commissioned and premiered by the CSO, which they performed in Edinburgh. The Lincoln Portrait is a splendid bit of morally boosting hikam, combining stirring quotes from the man himself with random biographical facts. When standing erect he was 6 feet 4 inches tall, clothed in music that depicts something of the zeitgeist and also the gravity of a wartime situation. Charles Dance was the narrator here, affecting a not always entirely convincing American accent. The real problem, however, was the amplification over resonant and lacking in the clarity that is really the point in such a work. In these interesting political times, the work seems to have acquired new layers of meaning, a reminder of true statesmanship perhaps, with every word a rebuke to current leaders. The opening work of the concert was a work by another American, Leonard Bernstein. His symphonic suite from the film On the Waterfront only really has one melody, announced on solo horn and heard on various instruments including offstage horn and trumpet. The music is imbued with a sense of world-weary nobility, though it is amorphous and rather longer than it needs to be. Brahms' First Symphony provided the real substance in the program. This was a curiously old-fashioned performance, lushly phrased but without great musical insight. There were plenty of stylish moments, the sudden swelling Minorque transition in the Andante being one, but not much sense of structure, particularly in the outer movements, leaving the finale's anticipation and the sense of resolution rather diminished.